Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading for August of 2024. Spirit, can you believe August? I really need to stop saying that at the beginning of my videos because all I'm doing is pondering the passage of time. And you know what? Never mind. Let's just talk about August, shall we? Shall we, Aries? Let's see what's going on. Okay. Oh, all right. Not mad at that. Bottom of the deck, we have the moon. So we're going to do our overview just with a couple of tarot and oracle cards. Then we'll do a deep dive after that. But the overview, we're starting with that moon card in reverse. So it's feeling like things are being dredged up. Stuff's being dredged up. That's what I'm getting with that moon in reverse. Things aren't revealed anymore. They're coming to the surface. Interesting. Let's see where that's going. All right, at the beginning of the month, your energy is the Five of Swords. You've won the battle, but at a cost. This is you coming into the month. So I have a feeling that this battle is something about this stuff that's being dredged up. Are you fighting to keep that stuff down? Or are you fighting to dredge it up? Either way, right now, at the beginning of the month, I believe you're going to feel like maybe this isn't worth it, right? It's that kind of an energy that I'm getting. I feel like I have a hair on my nose. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose. Not picking my nose. Anyway, enough about nose picking. So I think you're questioning whether this is worth it or not, okay? And when we look at your energy throughout the month, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Wands is an ending. Tens are about endings. And it's something that you've been putting a lot of time and effort into is ending. That's what the Ten of Wands typically is. But in reverse, this isn't over. This isn't over. Maybe this stuff that's being stirred up is because of this victory that you've had, but it's at a cost. This is fascinating. Let's see where this is going. I'm curious to see what comes out in the oracle cards, because when we look at the potential outcome by the end of August, we have the Chariot. That's movement. That's things going. This is also sometimes a card of travel. So it could be that you're actually, oh, this came to me. You're fleeing the situation. You're fleeing the situation. So what is that about? Okay, we're going to get our oracle cards to see what this is about. Everything sounds so like ominous and mysterious and everything this month. So what is this? Oh, well, I didn't see that one coming. Okay. Oh, Aries. This is some deep stuff. Okay. Oh, lots to unpack, and we're just in the overview. Under the Five of Swords, the card that came out is Full Moon in Aquarius. So it's show the world the real you. Have you been fighting to keep something hidden about you? This is not nefarious, okay? I'm not judging around this either. Maybe there's some private stuff about you that you don't want out there. It would be like someone who's famous in the public eye wanting to shield their kids, right? It's that kind of a feeling like, no, there's something about you, something about your life that you want to keep private. You're fighting to keep it private. This card is saying, you know what? It's okay. It's okay if it gets out. It's okay if you show that side of you. It's actually not a bad thing. And when we look at the Ten of Wands, this thing that just isn't ending, it's not wrapping up. The card that came out is Full Moon in Sagittarius, and this says, look at the bigger picture. I think this Five of Swords show the world the real you combo, where it feels like you're not wanting this stuff to come out and be dredged up. You're looking at it very much, and I mean, we all do this. We're looking at it from your perspective and the perspective of the impact it's going to have on you. Well, yeah, that makes sense. We all kind of operate that way. What this is saying is you need to look outside of you and look at the impact that it will have on a larger scale, not just how it's going to impact you. Maybe not even just you and your inner circle. You have to look way outside of that. And then when we look at the Chariot, for the potential outcome, the card that came out is Full Moon in Virgo. You are good enough. This thing that you're not wanting to get out, it's a very, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? It's self-esteem kind of thing. Self-esteem, self-worth. Like there's something in that is tied to all of this. You're concerned about this, whatever it is, being dredged up or coming out. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a bad thing. But you know what? This is about you and your feelings, right? This is just to kind of show you, oh dear, show you that cards are falling all over the place. To show you that there is another perspective where maybe it's not so bad, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to get our cards and then we're doing our deep dive. Oh, Aries. I almost called you Aquarius. Aries, I'm curious to see what this is. All right. Underlying energy, Two of Swords, indecision. You're not sure what to do. You're on a precipice is what it feels like. Okay, let's get into this now. So the card that represents you, Five of Cups in reverse. You've been putting a lot of focus on what didn't work out, on what you don't have anymore, what you've lost, all of that kind of thing. It's another five, like our Five of Swords, but this is in reverse, so I think the light bulb's going on. I think the light bulb is going to go on, or it is going on inside you. I think you are seeing glimpses of this. And then when we look at the overall energy, so remember we have the Two of Swords, indecision as the underlying energy. The overall energy is the Queen of Cups. It's the worry of your emotions getting the best of you, you losing your mind, you losing control, you not being able to be the bigger person. Like it's all of those kinds of things. Queen of Cups Queen of Cups upright is, you know, she can be stoic if she has to be. That word came to me, so that might apply to some of you, because I mean, you're fire signs, you're not watery as a rule. I mean, it depends on the rest of your chart, but that's a whole other thing. But it's like having that emotional maturity and good emotional judgment, or good judgment around emotions. Like we're supposed to have emotions and feelings. Absolutely. Don't stuff them down. Don't ignore them. It's what you do with them that counts. Okay. So that's the overall energy. I think it's going to be an emotionally charged month for you, which doesn't surprise me, because just even the overview, it's like, wow, this fight to try and keep this thing under wraps kind of thing, right? And then when we look at how you see things, how you see the situation, we have Ace of Cups in reverse. It's disappointment. It didn't work out the way you wanted to. Things didn't take off the way you wanted them to. Just you're drained. I think that Five of Swords, whatever event that was, it's just drained your cup. You're emotionally drained. You're emotionally drained. Queen of Cups in reverse. That's what this is speaking of. Oh my God, I didn't even notice this. Now we're looking at the root. Where is all of this coming from? Why is all of this happening? King of Cups. That's the power couple. It's stemming from the King of Cups. The overall energy is the Queen of Cups. How you see this is the Ace of Cups. Talk about emotions in motion. Holy cow. But it comes from this King of Cups. This has something to do with your other half, your divine counterpart, your partner in crime. It's more of a romantic relationship thing, but it doesn't have to be, right? It's for you and whoever you're thick as thieves kind of thing, right? Besties, co-workers who have had each other's back forever. It could be any number of these things. You know, a sister or family member that you're super close to. Something about this person. I think this person maybe is dredging stuff up. Maybe this person is the catalyst for this stuff happening, or involved in some way. And it's just this weird, messy thing. No wonder you don't know what to do with this Two of Swords. No wonder. This is like intense stuff. When we look at the recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's things slowing down. The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of fate. It is also potentially about travel, but This is more fate. This is more things that are happening. This is speaking to, this is probably like the beginning of that thing. The beginning of that thing. And because it's in reverse, it doesn't feel good. And then this happens with the King of Cups. And don't get hung up on genders. You could be a man and the King of Cups could be a woman. It's about the archetype, right? So we see what's going on here. There's a lot. There's a lot to unpack, as we are doing. But what we want to do now is look at where this is headed, okay? And how are you going to get there? The bridge to that is the World. It's got to end. That 10 of Wands that was in reverse, it needs to stop. It just all needs to stop in some way, shape, or form. Only you will know what that means, right? So now when we look at what is going to help you through this situation as you move forward, we have the Page of Pentacles, okay? Page of Pentacles, this is someone coming in to lend a hand who is very pragmatic. They're very logical and practical. Probably somebody younger, right? Who you don't expect this level of maturity from. They're like a little bit of a rock for you. Let them be that. Even if they seem young, I'm going with younger, less educated, less experienced or whatever, let them be your rock. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised if you do. And then when we take a look at where roadblocks might come up, okay? So challenges or opportunities that might come in, we have the Three of Wands, which is, this is your ships coming in, but because it's in a protection position, this is saying to me, be careful. Be careful what you put out to the universe, especially when you're emotionally drained, because it's important to get that under control, right? Start filling that cup back up. Get your energy back up. Because you don't want to be putting out crappy energy to the universe. That's what you're going to get back. So be very, very careful about this. And then when we look at a surprise, which you don't see coming, okay? Your blind spot, 10 of Wands, here it is again. I think this thing finally ends and wraps up. Ooh, nice. You don't expect it to. You're not expecting it to. And it does. Or if things start moving, you're like, oh yeah, finally we're done. It's not going to wrap up. Whatever you're feeling is probably going to be the opposite of what happens. Your gut feel, not what you want it to be, your gut feel. Okay? And then when we look at the potential outcome, we have the Three of Swords. So this could go one of two ways. And there can be kind of tied together anyway. Three of Swords, it's disappointment, sorrow, heartbreak. It doesn't feel good. Okay? However, the Three of Swords also comes with an element of creative thinking. So if this 10 of Swords, if this doesn't wrap up, if this doesn't pan out the way you want it to and you're bummed out, Three of Swords, then you need to look at this and go, okay, all right, fine. It is what it is. This is all done. How can I make the best of this? This is making a plan. This is thinking it through. It's reevaluating. It's doing all of those things and the inner work. And don't be afraid to talk to this person about it either. I really feel like they are there for you. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull you an advice card, little message from Spirit. But before I do, I want to see where this is going. I don't want to end on the Three of Swords. I know we say there's no such thing as good and bad cards, but there kind of is. And the Three of Swords is not one of the best ones. So I want to see where this is going, regardless. Regardless, once you get through August and head into September, what are we looking at? What is that? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Opportunity coming. Whatever this is, wherever you're feeling the disappointment, there's an opportunity on the horizon once this is done. Oh, that's nice. That's a good energy to end off with. So I'm liking that. Okay, let's get you message from Spirit. What does Spirit want to tell you? Can't make this shit up. You can't. It's Giraffe Spirit, and it literally says, see the big picture. You got to look at this from a bird's eye view. That is what might help you, along with your little Page of Pentacles make it through the month. All right, well, thank you for watching, Aries. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would love for you to like, share, subscribe, comment, because all that stuff really does help the channel. And if you like my style and want a personal reading, information's in the description box below. I got a summer special on. All right, we're leaving it there. So good luck with everything, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.